Hello, I'm the nostalgia critic guy, remember it? So you don't have to. There's an unofficial trilogy of suck when it comes to Christmas suburban comedies. Films about people misunderstanding the holiday, but by the end they appreciate the true value. At least that's what they're supposed to be. But in this trilogy, you got an unhealthily obsessed neighborhood of morons in Christmas with the Cranks, neighbors who think being seen from space is a modest goal and deck the halls, and finally Ben Affleck trying to buy human beings and surviving Christmas. That didn't age well. Released in 2004 and from the director of a grab bag of varying material, Surviving Christmas has been tossed on many worst Christmas films of all time lists and is usually lumped together with the same failings as Christmas with the Cranks and Deck the Halls. While those movies at least premiered pretty close to the holidays, Surviving Christmas was released in the middle of October. But to be fair, there are elements in this that do feel like they're right out of a horror movie. Well, if they don't want to talk about the holiday around the time of the holiday, I guess it makes sense to review it after the season has passed. Because around Christmas time, I want you to be in the Christmas spirit and not whatever the hell this is. So let's finish off this trilogy of emptiness. Let's see if we can survive Surviving Christmas. As the credits roll, the film opens up with many people having trouble enjoying the holidays. Oh, come on, everybody knows broil is the best setting for that.
I'd like you to meet the Noggertons.
Cut to Drew Latham, played by Ben Affleck, a rich advertising executive who wants to market to people who are sick of the stress of the season.
So you're suggesting we tell people that the only way to get through the holidays is to drink spiked eggnog?
To buy your farm fresh, fat-free, pre-spiked eggnog in a bottle.
Well, I guess his presentation isn't going so great.
It's all good. How do you do it?
I'm very excited. Look forward to it.
Or he nailed it. He tells his girlfriend Missy, played by Jennifer Morrison, he wants to take her to Fiji, but she's upset because she thought he was going to propose. Yeah, Fiji's still pretty nice, lady.
Where is this relationship headed?
Fiji. First class.
How can you be serious about me if you're not serious about your own family?
You've never introduced me to your family. You've never even mentioned your family.
You know, I really sympathize with her. No, I don't follow this at all. It's Fiji first class. Talk about this afterwards.
I'm going to spend Christmas with my family. You can spend Christmas alone.
They're making it sound like this is the first time she's bringing it up, yet she's leaving him already? Could have at least waited till I got to a house joke.
Get like a Cartier bracelet to send to Missy.
He goes to work the next day, apparently as his same old charming self.
Oh, Dougie, Dugan, Dugray, Douglas.
When you start thinking, I wonder if Reindeer Games is on. He tries to find some close people to hang out with on Christmas. As you'd imagine, though, he's not that close with many people, and he's so desperate to not be alone, he goes to his girlfriend's therapist, who he tracked down at the airport.
How did you find me anyway?
I bribed a woman at your service. Incidentally, you should tell her to either raise her standards or you gotta fire her. Right. She totally caved for like $200.
I'm kind of amazed how quickly they're throwing at us so many pieces that don't go together.
Write down all your grievances about your family. Go someplace that reminds you of your childhood and light that piece of paper on fire. You whisper the words, I forgive you.
What every person did for the writers of this movie afterwards.
That's it. That's the house I grew up in.
He goes to his childhood home in Chicago where the Valco family lives. They consist of Tom and Christine, played by James Gandolfini and Catherine O'Hara, and their son Brian, played by Josh Zuckerman.
Brian, get down here and eat your dinner, will ya? I'm not hungry. We shouldn't have put the computer up in his room. He's gonna spend all his time there.
This is why kids throw cupcakes at him at school.
I forgive you.
Tom confuses Drew for an arsonist and knocks him out. When he wakes up, he explains the situation.
I grew up in this house. Apologies, and I'm gonna go.
Thank God. Short movie after all.
Would you mind terribly if I took a look-see around the house?
Christ damn it. He remembers the good old days walking through the house.
You know what we used to call that squeaky stair? The squeaky stair.
At least one of these writers must have worked on a Flintstone movie, yep. And he jumps to the gimmick of the movie pretty quick.
This is what I've been longing for. A real family, in a true home. That's why I'm thinking it might be a good idea if I lived with you.
Before Good Will Hunting, this is how he greeted every stranger. They of course say no, but just as quickly as the gimmick is introduced, the family is won over by it.
I'll pay you $250,000.
Welcome home, son.
Think we just saw how they got most of the actors for this movie. They negotiate the terms of the arrangement, and this is when they knew, right? This is when every person on set knew they were in hot garbage.
Aid Mr. Latham in all-do festiveness, celebrations, and Yuletide glee.
Agreed!
Did Ben Affleck see Good Luck Chuck and say, man, this Dane Cook is gonna be a big actor. I better replicate this while I can?
Well, I'm gonna catch some shut-eye. Who wants to go Christmas tree shop with me in the morning?
Who wants to make their deadlines at the busiest time of the year? Aren't you an advertising exec? The paperwork is signed, and okay, I did chuckle here when he gets up in the morning and is so filled with emotion he has to slide down the stairs. It's 20 minutes in, but I did get a laugh. That is mathematically better than these two. Tom is pissed that Drew ate the last of the salami, and at first I thought it was special or expensive salami, but no, it's just ordinary salami. The nerve, I guess. And he tells Tom to wear a Santa hat.
You gotta wear the hat.
I'm not wearing the hat.
Wear the hat, Tom. Are you familiar with the phrase breach of contract?
$250,000. $250,000.
Wacky, I guess. Is this film rated G? Because this feels like some Full House shit. They buy a Christmas tree, but that's not enough, as Drew demands that they sing "Oh Christmas Tree."
You are as green as winter snow.
Winter snow.
Winter snow, as in summer's brightest glow.
Well, it's no 30 million sci-fi epic singing "Row, row, row your boat." And thank God, I don't think I could take Catherine O'Hara doing a feather dance.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Alicia!
Tom and Christine's daughter Alicia visits, played by Christina Applegate, and she's brought up to speed.
Well, this is gonna ruin everything. This isn't gonna work. The whole bit doesn't work.
Okay,
Nothing's
you
gonna
know
work
what?
for me anymore.
It's insane.
Yeah, tell me about it. I never had a sister, so this is bullshit.
You know those mental breakdowns you see online that vary from funny to off-puttingly depressing? This one's not funny.
You knew about this too?
You should take me from it.
This film can still make a recovery if this was all a surprise Sopranos episode and Tony is secretly planning a hit on this guy.
Right! Wake up! It's your brother, kind of! It's snowing outside! It's a snow day!
The next day it's snowing, and Drew, of course, wants to play outside.
Oh! Eye of the tiger! Woo! Woo!
I've seen public executions less uncomfortable. He prints up scripts for people to read because of course he did, and they have to act it out.
I sure hope you like the meal I so lovingly prepared for the people I love. She smiles at Tom. No,
There's something extra insulting about the fact that it looks like the Home Alone house. It's in Chicago. They even have Catherine O'Hara in this, and yet not even by accident is any of the charm of that movie shining through. What I want to give for Joe Pesci just to randomly burst through that door and start biting Ben Affleck's fingers off.
Brian, if you eat it all up, I will let you sleep with me like I never did when you were little.
Please make this stop. He hires an actor to play his grandpa, calling him Doodah, which I might borrow from my Rotten Tomatoes quote for this movie. And they go Christmas shopping.
Hey, Doodah, interest you in a Christmas cookie?
I can't. I'm diabetic.
That dog won't hunt, my friend. The real dude, I wasn't diabetic, so go ahead and take one.
Can I just remind everyone this guy was Batman? Tom tells Drew they have to call it off because him and Christine are probably gonna separate.
We're thinking about breaking up.
Is it my fault? Is it something I did? Is it the hat? Don't worry about the hat. Forget it. You can wear whatever you want, Tom.
No, it's not you. It's nothing to do with you.
You're just elevating it to possible murder-suicide. Drew thinks he can straighten things out, though, if he talks to Christine.
I know about what's going on with you and Tom. And first of all, I just want to say that I'm feeling a little ripped off here. You know, so I thought I was getting a real family.
I don't think Mussolini was trying to be this unlikable.
I know all the best makeup and hair people. The best fashion photographer in Chicago owes me huge.
He offers to give her a glamorous photo shoot, and because everyone in this is a shallow monster, it works. So she gets dressed up like a Freaky Friday poster.
Ausgezeichnet! Ja! Oh yeah! More! Leck den Lollipop! Ja!
Guess I made the feather dance remark too early. Drew takes everyone sledding on the steepest mountain he can find.
I'm gonna go home now.
What's that I hear back there? Little chicken?
Half his performance is a sequel giving birth.
I'm ready to go. Where are you? Nowhere to be seen. Chicken.
Come on, let's go.
Yep, an awful 2000 song is playing. Yes, that means they have chemistry now. Gee, from this angle, I never realized how rich you are. Sorry, she's allergic to just awful.
You look different. Did you do something? You look good.
Yeah, it looks like Tom is drawn to the gem and the holograms look, as it looks like Alicia is clearly drawn to douche holes.
I mean, sometimes you have these moments of lucidity, but then other times just not so much.
I'm sorry, show me one moment of, screw lucidity, one moment of recognizable humanity.
All the branches were just icicles. It was It was incredible.
She reveals a childhood memory about a tree she remembers enjoying around Christmas time, and alright, maybe his response will endear us to him.
It was beautiful.
At least we know the whole cast is coming together to make us miserable. Everybody in the house seems more jolly. For whatever reasons they're clearly not showing on screen. Andrew recreates the tree Alicia remembered so fondly.
I can't believe you did this.
It's alright. How's he gonna ruin this moment? Well, I've never seen Monty Python animations come to life. It's good to know they're just as unsettling in 3 dimensions.
That's you right there. I know this excellent props guy. He owns a whole prop house with all these figurine stuff, and he painted your hair like that.
I sculpted the baby Jesus to look like you too! She admits she's let down, that he can't understand the importance of a warm private moment. But thankfully, Brian and Doodah share what you could also call a warm private moment.
Middle-aged hotties. Middle-aged hotties, now you're talking my language. Old enough to know how it's done, young enough to still want to do it.
It's gross. These two would have the most chemistry in this. But in a surprise twist, Brian sees his own mother on the site.
Dude, it's your mom!
Oh my god.
Apparently she's in a movie called Whore Alone. Later that night, I'm sorry, I had to share the error ones I have. You can pause it or whatever. Later that night, they decide to call off the deal, but Missy calls saying she wants to get back together. And of course, she wants to meet the family, so he has to come up with an excuse.
One of the family members is, challenged.
Don't. Unless you want Gigli mixed with music. Trust me, don't. She brings her family that very night. Hell, that very minute after she's done talking to him. So he offers to pay him even more. They agree to play along.
Tom, Drew's father, and this is his mother.
Oh, Christine.
They say they want to see baby pictures, so Christine finds a bath picture, but it looks like it's actually of their daughter.
There's no little dingle.
Because it was so long that Mom had to tuck it back.
Yeah, from the moment he was born, it was freakishly long.
I don't know which writer is working through their Oedipus complex, but maybe save it for the therapist's office? Doodah arrives, but it turns out it's being played by his black understudy. Alright, that's pretty good. But Alicia also arrives and is angry the person she wanted nothing to do with now wants nothing to do with her. God, everybody's a delight in this.
And you are so not fat. Drew, what is the matter with you?
I'm sorry?
When you realize the people in Kirk Cameron Saving Christmas might be more functional.
What my brother doesn't understand is that when you love somebody, you don't have to show it in a big way.
Oh, really? So I guess you were just slumming back there when you were making out with me in the kitchen.
I don't want to meet any of these writers' families. They give them a tour of the house, and again, I'll give credit for a good laugh. Well, Hera's reaction, seeing herself on her son's computer, is pitch perfect.
Guess it's that insatiable appetite for knowledge. Oh, shit!
As funny as that is, I think you can tell by that Santa sculpture that's not the kind of stuff he's into. Things get more uncomfortable just for the sake of getting uncomfortable, as Missy's parents admit she was conceived before marriage, and they're probably gonna break up too.
And I don't remember you being so superior back when you got yourself knocked up by Skippy Otscheller and then tricked me into marrying you.
Oh my god.
Black Christmas has more uplifting moments. Don't worry though, we can make things more miserable.
My dad walked out on us on Christmas when I was 4. She was a waitress. Christmas came around, it was an opportunity for her to take a double shift. My Christmases, basically, I just kind of sat around the house.
I still feel nothing. He's awful. She doesn't let him off that easily either, as she says that sucks, but he's basically spending this Christmas destroying her family.
I didn't destroy your family.
What are you talking about?
Your parents are splitting up. It's obvious.
See, now I'm destroying your family. She leaves the house and he finally tries burning the paper with his grievances on it.
I forgive you.
I forgive Tom and Christine for ruining my Christmas. My original mom and dad, I can never forgive. Tell me that wouldn't be the route this character would go. Speaking of going, he returns to his home on Christmas, but Tom knocks at his door.
You gonna hit me?
No.
Oh, but it's Christmas and the audience has been so patient. He's actually come to collect his money, but for some reason they get along and even end up going to Doodah's play.
It is getting late and I've been hard at work.
He's not that bad, actually.
To warn you, Ebenezer Scrooge.
It's not that good either.
Well, that just summed up Affleck's performance, minus the first part. Wouldn't you know it, the rest of the family is there, and they try to resolve months and months of bitter resentment building up.
No, I don't want to leave.
Then don't.
Done. And seeing how there's only 3 minutes left, I'm assuming these two will patch things up quickly, too.
And I'm sorry for what I put you through and say thank you.
So who are you renting for New Year's? Because, you know, us Falcos, we book up kind of fast.
Aw, it's like Rental Family if they were related to the Mansons. Oh, you're gonna throw that version of the song in this movie? Granted, I could see Judy Garland Christmas as being as miserable, but we at least got some decapitated snowmen out of that. Why is his empty head still attached? Missy's family even drives by.
Oh my God!
He's kissing his sister. 'Tis the season to be jolly, dummy.
If I could tell past me I should prepare a weird incest joke count for this review, I wouldn't be surprised, but I would still be disturbed. And the film wraps up like we actually learned anything. Well, I can say I learned something. This movie isn't as bad as these two, but it's still ewy. It definitely deserves to be a part of this awful Christmas trilogy. I've got requests for all three of these films for years, and I can say they didn't disappoint in how terrible they are. I guess I'd say Deck the Halls is the worst, and Christmas with the Cranks is a close second, and this one is still terrible, but not as bad as these two. There is an occasional moment where I'll get a snicker, and I think a lot of that comes from the majority of actors giving it their all. But man, the writing, the idea, and Affleck's misguided performance really sinks this hard. I don't need to point out that he and everyone else in this movie have turned out good material before and after this, but brother is this bomb of the barrel for most of these performers. Still, I'm glad I finished up this abominable collection. And if for some reason your holidays are too light and somehow you don't have enough stress in them, might I recommend Surviving Christmas with this dismal, dismal trio. I'm the Nostalgia Critic saying have yourself a happy little new year, somehow.
What's that I hear back there? Little chicken, little waffle.